on the one side, like you said, your term return on ego is a pretty useful term in that case, because what you're saying is, here I am thrilled that I'm getting this screen time, and of this exposure, stuff comes of exposure that builds for an opportunity for a platform. And maybe there's a new Carol Roth TV series coming any day now. But then, as we both know, that is kind of a media business that media businesses don't always have legs, or they don't always have a longer life. So there must be that sort of feeling of I'm jumping from this thing where I really kind of had a sense of where I was going into this open to the possibilities kind of a thing. And I'm curious, how do you, if I were faced with those choices, and like I said, I just made up that you have a new TV show. If I were faced with those choices, I guess I would be quite nervous, because you always get that sense of I'm leaving behind a moment, this thing I know how to use to generate revenue. What do you feel?
Yes, well, I will clarify that, as I said, I have a bigger picture goal that this all plays into. So this is all about something that's way, way out there that this plays. So I see it as a strategic part of the process. And even though I don't know where it's going on a day-to-day basis, I know where I want it to go and where I intend for it to go and what the payoff is there. Because the reward on that has to be big enough for the risk that I'm taking on. And, frankly, given what I do historically for a living as an investment banker and a merchant banker, there's a lot of opportunity cost. That being said, for me, it really goes back to evaluating the risks and rewards and being able to pursue the right opportunity at the right time that's consistent with my own skills. And so for me, part of being able to do this is being financially secure. I would not, from a mindset standpoint, have been able to do this 5 years ago. Even though financially I would have been able to do it 5 years ago, my comfort level with doing it 5 years ago, my comfort level with my financial security would not have been there. So part of it is really getting the ducks in a row and doing things at the time when you can give it enough time to make it happen. And I think that's part of why I'm able to be successful, because I don't have to worry about, well, if I'm going to turn down this client, I'm not going to be able to afford to pay my mortgage, or I'm not going to be able to feed a family. I don't have those constraints because I spent, call it 16 years beforehand building up a security blanket so that I could be in a position to do what it was that I wanted to do.